All right, good morning, guys. Just finished recording the daily recap from yesterday. And welcome to the pre-market analysis for Tuesday, the 2nd of May. I have to work today. I have a lot of work lately. And I'm still on my kind of back on track schedule. Um, by the way, I'm gonna ask this on my Instagram. Let me write it down. Tips for productivity in the afternoon. Yeah, because I need to be more productive because fuck man, it's time to make the actual change, make money, get some money out of everything. Um yeah, pre-market analysis. So we broke above here. Thing is, we have this bearish range now from this high down to this low, but it's very correctional range. So in terms of price action, I would love to see price come up here all the way and then take out this like this liquidity and go down from there. However, going to DXY, we know that we have this pull up here. That was from yesterday. Oh, we know that we have this liquidity pull up here. And we just hold on to the structure now. I'm just gonna mark it out with arrows as my DXY is not that clean, or not as clean as my EU chart. We can just see that we want the pull to be taken, meaning EU coming down lower and DXY taking out the high of the 19th and 17th of April, means EU taking out the low. It means these two lows are on the cards potentially, although that is a bigger move on EU than on DXY. Now, what do we have here for now? We have our previous daily lows over here. We got Asia low over here, which is great. Liquidity target those two together. We got Asia high. We have a lag to the downside right now. Asia high. We have this lag to the downside with no liquidity, which is a bit shit. Just shit. Why? Because we want liquidity to be taken in order to continue down. Also means that though we have a confluence that we took liquidity here, we took some minor liquidity here, we have the confluence of price building up even more liquidity to the downside now. So we can see that being taken. So let me write that down as well. Now it's 6:29 in the charts. We got LQ to both sides based on why I am favoring shorts on EU, but this most recent bearish lag doesn't have any internal range liquidity to take, or just internal range liquidity. There you go. That makes it a little bit tricky. And also, I don't know if I then want to long below here as we got more, but yeah, no, that's bullshit. Previous weekly lows, previous daily lows, and Asia low, plus a 50-minute POI area. I want to look for longs below this area for sure. I only have until 9, which is 1.5 hours for me. So I cannot even trade London Open. But yeah, and I will look for shorts from here, or I will look for shorts from, I will definitely look for shorts from above here. Though that is not really lining up with this structure. So we have to keep that in mind. It is against structure, but look at this 1, 2, 3, maybe this one 4. So essentially this whole liquidity pool will be taken, and that makes this liquidity pool makes this area not really strong to sell from, in, as I said, with not liquidity internal of this leg, the correctional behavior of this. So not gonna lie, it's a bit hard. You can see the price moves here. How do you say that? You can see those minor break. So we get that high. I can show you in a 5-minute actually. So minor bear structure, high, low, lower, high, lower, low, bullish break, continuation, looks almost identical to this. Bear structure, bullish break, continuation, and this was followed by a strong push. This was on a Wednesday, Tuesday into Wednesday. This is Monday into Tuesday. We know it's Tuesday. Tuesday usually, or has a high probability of setting the tone for the week ahead. So I basically have now three areas I want to trade from. This one. Oh, so we got one. Damn. Area number one. We got area number two. And we get area number three. So these 3 areas, and then of course, if it comes above here, I want to look for shorts above the all high, but that's quite far away. So, and I want to add to that, this is a low probability area for me, or lower probability area, as there's no internal range liquidity. Hold up. It's a bit, market is ranging. We got a lot of news, of course, this week, so it's not strange that it is ranging. For now, it's holding this demand zone. So with the idea of this bullish break, longs are still, are pretty valid as well, actually. This one. But that would mean that I should look for longs from this area. You know what? I'm just gonna mark it on, and I'm gonna see how price reacts from here. It has to some degree, it could like go this way, but with the liquidity below here, I want to see like super clean price action in order to long from here. I might actually enter on the basis of not very clean price action and still get a winning trade, but that would be, yeah. Ooh. That would be like this. Yesterday it was easier. I had like this break and this area. Now we have strong push to the downside, DXY room to the upside, meaning EU room to the downside. Building up more liquidity. We got the bullish break. We can come down lower, meaning EU can come up higher. You know what? Let's just monitor. I'm not sure about this area. I'm 100% sure about below these one and above this one. So these two are a bit tricky. So let's just wait and see what price does from this area and from this area. And these are my higher probability areas. This one below here, this one above here, or even lower if price gets there. Then news wise, inflation. So we might actually see a slowdown until London close, and then after London, see a increase in volume. Well, yeah, this is kind of my pre-market analysis. I'm not really sure where I want to trade from, so I don't want to sit on the sideline. I have some areas that do have some potential, so there's no need to not trade at all, but be very careful, especially with seeing the news now here and the bulk of news from Wednesday till Friday. I just wait and see if I can get clean price action because both areas, this one has some liquidity in the form of this low, but again, this also went like this. It already came into discount, so yeah, bit tricky. It is an honest pre-market analysis. I don't really know if I want to trade from these. I'm gonna monitor it and see if I get something, because although this one doesn't have any internal range liquidity, there's a lot of external range liquidity to target and maybe go from there. So you might just see price come up and then come down just to target that liquidity. But yeah, bit tricky one. Anyway, I wish I could give more. If I should give you or give something to trade from, I would say highest probability is below previous weekly lows, previous daily low, below Asia low, and above this trend line. First of all, or above the previous weekly high, but that's too big of a move in my opinion right now to get all the way above here. Might happen because of news, but yeah. All right, peace out. Oh, doesn't let me. There you go.